Jazeera's Cal Perry joins us now here in the studio. Cal, you covered the early stages of this uprising. 16 months on, this is the picture we have. The government wanting to very quickly make sure that it is going to be able to retake control of the situation.
Yeah, I think the key to this is fear, and we heard this from a few of our correspondents already. This, for decades, has been a country where the people have feared the government, and I think for the first time today, there's going to be real fear from the government towards the people. This bomb that killed the brother-in-law of the president, that is close to home. That really is going to affect Bashar al-Assad. You can bet there's going to be violence not only against people who have taken to the streets in Damascus, but also inside the presidential palace as Bashar al-Assad tries to figure out where the holes are in his own security.
And it's a very complicated picture, isn't it, in Syria? Multi-ethnic, multi-confessional state with a lot of complexities. As we look at the picture that is emerging amid this seemingly security vacuum that exists in some areas within Damascus, it is looking increasingly like this is an all-out civil war. The army facing its worst nightmare, many would say, which is an urban guerrilla warfare.
Definitely. And that's going to be the hardest thing for the army. Keep in mind, the Syrian constitution states that the 4th Battalion is the only part of the Syrian army that is allowed inside the capital. Now, Maher al-Assad, the brother of Bashar al-Assad, commands that 4th Battalion. That battalion has now been penetrated. That has been seen as the armor that surrounds Bashar al-Assad. Clearly, there is a chink now in that armor.
And how key then will it be for this unit to try to assert some of its authority on the situation? I mean, can it still stamp out some of it, the so-called external elements, as the government likes to describe them?
Well, it's going to have to. And if you're sitting in the presidential palace, you're going to be able to hear that gunfire. That has got to be absolutely terrifying. It has to be a switch now for President Bashar al-Assad and his inner circle around him. Clearly, the situation has changed on the ground for him and his family.
Cal, thanks very much. Cal Perry.